Hello there. Let's take a look at Monkey Playr. The first thing you'll see once you've registered your account is the login page. So what you need to do now is fill in your login, the username and the password that you gave when you registered, and you come into what we call your dashboard. This is where you'll have a list of all your players. Obviously your first time in there'll be nothing here, but don't panic because you can very quickly build it up and so you get some here. The first thing you'll want to do if you have bought the Pro account is to click on My Account, and that will bring you to this page where you want to scroll down and see enter your upgrade code. Find your upgrade code from your JVZoo account or from the emails that we've sent you, copy it and paste it in here. It is quite a long number, so I do recommend that you don't try and type it in. Click on Activate and you will get a message that says your upgrade has been successful, awesome, and the page will refresh and you will see that you've got a Pro account. So then when you're in here, you've got your menu up here, which is very straightforward. The first thing we're going to do is hit on Create Player. You give your player a name. I'm going to call it Demo. You see it does want me to enter a URL from a YouTube. So what I've done is I have got hold of a little YouTube video here, and I'm just pulling it into the screen so you can see it and see what we're doing with this one. Let me turn this one off. There you go. This is just a YouTube video of a boat sailing. I just thought it'd be fun to play with this one, so that's the one we're using. It's got a little bit of sound to it. So all you have to do is literally take the URL, do copy, go back to your account here. I'm going to shut that one down and paste it in here. Okay, there's your video. If you wanted several videos here, you take this bit of the YouTube and pop them in here with commas in between them. You see it says enter a list of the YouTube IDs. Well, that's the ID. You put a comma and then you put the next one, so you can have a whole long sequence depending on how long your videos are. Do you want your video to be responsive when it's played? Yes or no? Do you want it to be able to move around with tablets and smartphones and things like that? Or do you want it to stick to the full size? My inclination is that yes, you want it to be responsive. You can set your size and width if it's important to you. Start and end times you can set. This at the moment we're going to leave it at 0, so it starts at the beginning and it ends at the end. You will then come down to our player options. Do we want to force a resolution? No, we're just going to leave that. A lot of the defaults are ready to go. So what I'm going to do right now is just zip all the way through, leave all the options as default and click on Preview. And you'll see that here is showing what my video will look like when it is placed. So I can press play and I will get the whole video. And as you can see, there is a starting bit here. So let's see. So that was okay. So that's what my video would look like. I'm going to press at this stage, so I can press save if I'm ready to save it. If I click save, it will then give me the codes. Now these codes are what you're going to need when you want to place it on a page. This top one here is for if you want to, when you want to embed it into HTML or somewhere where you have access to the coding. Where you want to put it, you would just click copy. This will now be in on your clipboard and it's ready to paste. If you're doing it the WordPress way, you want this code. This is a short code. Do remember that you have to install the Monkey Tools plugin. We will do another video for that one, and here in which case you would just press copy here. So for now I'm just going to go back into the edit. So once I've got it here, as you see now it's here, demo, and I've just created it. I can clone it so I can have an identical one. I can edit it. If I want to place it somewhere else again, I can click on code and I get this little page back again, or I can delete it. But for now let's go back in and edit it so that we can see. If you remember, we watched on the preview here. Let's see if we can get rid of this titling on the words. So let's watch what these numbers are when the boat first comes in. Okay, it's about 4 seconds. So I'm going to close down the preview This takes me back to the start time. I'm going to put that at 4. Well, I would like to put that at 4 if my num lock were on. Now let's go down and have a look at the preview. And you'll see we missed the first bit where we started at 4. I need to maybe start it a little bit later, maybe at 5. So I'm going to close this now because I am spinning, and change this to 5. There we go. Let's do preview again. Press play. And there we go. Straight into the video with very little bit of the code. But it's a question of just playing with it to get it exactly right. I think I do want it one more, so let's have it 6. And back onto the preview. Back onto the play. There we go. Straight into the boat. So that's what that is all for. And obviously you can press set start time if you only wanted like 5 seconds of the video. You could stop it after 5 seconds and move on to whatever else you were hoping people would do. Alright, so that is a really quick one. You can play with all of these. If I click autoplay, let's have a look, see what happens on autoplay. As you see, this time it goes straight in. I don't have to press the play. Let's stop that one. Let's loop the videos. This is a long one, so I'm not going to do that, but what it would do is when it got to the end, it would, as you see, it says it start from the beginning when finished. So that's the loop the video. We come here onto the reduced YouTube branding. It does just minimize it as much as is possible within the YouTube terms and services. Again, these show information such as the video title and the upload before it's played. This won't action on your preview, but it will action on your page where you place it. As you see, we've got all these little helpful tips, the information that helps you know what to do. Do read them. They've been very carefully programmed in. Select show related videos means that when the video ends, do you want YouTube to put videos there that your people can move on to? Do you want to show the closed captions? Do you want to show the annotations that the creator of the video has put on? Obviously, if they're your own videos, you'll be taking these off anyway. On YouTube, you can click and go to full screen. Maybe you don't want that on your page, so again, you can disable it. And again, we've got to show the controls so you can start and stop the videos. And the enable keyboard is so that you can control the video with your keyboard. As we've seen on the preview, we've had to click the start button. So if I click now on not to show the controls, and I've obviously got it on autoplay, otherwise it wouldn't work, and then we go to preview, and as you see now it will just go straight into the video. I have no way of starting or stopping it, so maybe that's what you want on your video. So that's a really quick rundown of what's available in your regular account, and we'll come back to the pro options in the next video.